Team of the season is dropping in FC Mobile. Here is the full event guide. Hey guys, FinallyHeSleeps here. EA just announced that they are dropping Team of the Season. We have the release date. It is actually on a Sunday. Well, it's late Sunday night, early Monday, depending on your time zone. It's supposed to be released right at the regular reset. Now, if you're watching this video, this is my first event guide here at the new home for FC Mobile on YouTube. So make sure if you're watching this, you are subscribed here at the channel, because whenever any new FC Mobile content releases, it's going to be here on this channel on YouTube. So I appreciate your guys' support and following me over to this new FC Mobile channel, where this is all we're going to deal with on this channel is FC Mobile. So here's the release. We initially, at the beginning of the event, we're going to be having Premier League dropped in. These are the players that they released as part of the Premier League Team of the Season. Now, there are going to be additional players in the game besides Premier League that will get released as the new leagues get added. And then there's some honorable mention players and some minor league players that are going to drop as well. But Premier League is the league that drops at the initial release of the event. There may be community players as well. We'll have to see how this actually goes, but Premier League is what we know. Now, as far as the event goes, there is a star pass. It is going to be 7.5 weeks long, which is long as hell. Jesus. That means this thing's going to be running all through May and 2/3 of June, well into the summer. There are some big changes with this. They have increased the OVR. We will see 98 and 99 OVR players as part of this. We have Ultimate Team of the Season, so we don't even know yet if possibly a bump in OVR for that. But there's a lot to it. So let's break down the actual event and show you what you're going to be doing each and every day. Now, here on the main tag, when you come in each day, there's a daily warm-up. This is similar to what we had in the last event in Centurions, where you're going to come in and then you can either do player versus player, you have versus head-to-head. You're going to reveal this, and then you just have to complete 5 matches or skill games in division rivals to release the points that are necessary here to be able to claim it. And then as you do this daily warm-up, there are a path that you're going to work your way through, which includes a whole bunch of non-tradable stuff that you're going to have here until you get to the final reward, which is a verified TOTS player. I don't know what the verified logo thing is. But again, untradeable here for it. And right in the beginning, they're showing the Premier League featured players here that we have. And as you can tell, we have 99s and 98s. King Kenny there at 98. There, if you're a Liverpool fan, there are a lot of players in here, which is exciting. We also have exchanges, quests, and the Star Pass, but we'll get to that stuff here in a second. Now, once you move over to the Premier League tab, which is the initial tab that is released with the first league. This is only available, though, for a couple of weeks. So you only have a couple of weeks to be able to complete the Premier League achievements and quests. Now, much like everything else, there's a path that we're going to be working through. There's a lot of skill games and matches that you're going to have to do each and every day. It's just a minimal number. It's like what we had in Centurions, where once you've completed what you have to do in the day, you can replay matches or however you're going to do it. Once you get your 50 points, you're done. And then you move on. There are reward pass with this, but it's a bit strange here because the reward pass are locked. You cannot see what the rewards are until you start to claim them and move through. And there's a bunch of them. And then all the way at the end, we do have, at the very end, we have our choice of 95s that you'll be able to pick, or a 91. But the main thing here is all this stuff is untradeable. There are tradable players within the event itself, Team of the Season, but there is a lot of untradeable crap that's in here. Now, this is what we know for Premier League. As this ends out and a new one comes in, it's not sure if it's going to be the exact same thing, because it should be different with each of the league releases. Up next, we have TOTS icons. This is exactly what we just talked about, where you have matches versus or head-to-head. The match is a PvE, an AI match. You're going to be able to do your daily limits. It looks like you get a daily limit of 20 points to move forward in this. And then as this goes, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. We have these goals that we can they're taking like the mystery signings thing, kind of throwing it together here. So you pick a position, you're going upper 90, far right, you go position, or you're going down the middle for name. Each of these little spots here unlocks a different attribute of this hidden icon player to release and show you exactly which one you're getting. Each of these does give out rewards. Like here we've got 83 to 93 player. But then once you complete it, once you get all 9 spots, then you're going to release the shootout player and you'll be able to claim it. There are multiple icons here, and you don't know which one's which unless you go there in the middle and just grab the name, which might be the easiest way to do it, to figure out who it is and what you're wanting to waste your time on or go after first. But we'll come back to where that probably isn't as big a deal as anything else, knowing who they are. So here in TOTS Arena, the next tab, you'll come in and you'll claim 3 daily energy that you can use towards matches. There are PvE, versus, and head-to-head. Each one gives out more points for the wins, but the key is here, you want to be able to gain as many points as you possibly can, because this is you can exchange for players along a path. There are choices along the path. There's Mascherenos that are up for grabs, and quite a bit of different rewards that are here in this rewards exchange. Then there's milestones. Once you've completed, claim 1 out of 3 TOTS players after achieving 30 wins in the TOTS Arena, which is a positive. But there again, a lot of the rewards that we have here, everybody's just going to end up going for Mascherenos, the universal rank player, to be able to upgrade all of their team of the season players. That's a lot of this is just boils down to how many Mascherenos can we claim. Here in Ultimate Team of the Season, they've kind of leaked this. We don't know. It's not going to release for 3 weeks. But what it is it looks like an exchange where you're going to be able to exchange Team of the Season players for Ultimate Team of the Season players. And because of this exchange, we don't really know what is required or how it's going to work this way. We've seen this before. It may require, like, let's say you want an Ultimate Allison. If there is an Ultimate Allison, if he does get that, then maybe you might have to have the base Allison and then 5 other Team of the Season players that go along with him, or you have to have so many 90s, so many 92s or 93s, whatever it is. The point of it being that if this works the way we think everything else is, you're going to have a lot of Team of the Season players in your mix coming into here to be able to do this. But again, this is all speculation because we don't know exactly what this is going to look like in 3 weeks of what the exchanges are going to be for. We also have the Star Pass for this. It's working a little different than what we've seen in the past. They're giving you a player right out of the gate, which is a much better player. We've got, was it 94 Gerard from Heroes? Is that from Heroes? Winner? I don't remember. It's 94 player right out of the bat. And there are a lot more universal rank players in here. But the other thing is once you start moving down, at node 30 is where you're going to find, let's see, where is it? 30 is where you're going to get your big player. So right here, Ribery 97 is in the middle of the path instead of at the very end. I don't really necessarily think that's that much of a difference. These Star Passes have been so easy to be able to finish out if you're spending the money on the Star Pass. This one does have a little bit more rewards than we've seen in the past. This might be the first one in a while that has some value, maybe, if you're willing to you're willing to spend the money. It's a couple of Mascarenos and a lot of rewards there, but they're trying to make these a little bit more relevant. There are team of the season quests that come into these. They're not daily or weekly quests. These look like they're quests over like the first half. This is 43 days. So actually no, 43 days. That's pretty much the entire event. So they're good for more universal rank players and a TOTS daily offer. It looks like as the max, but there's a lot of packs in here as well for this quest. There are going to be exchanges as part of this. We have, looks like the 2 players towards more universal rank players that are in here. It's on tradable, untradeable, but there is a exchange in here. TOTS players times 3, 94 to 99, and it does not have the untradeable bump there. That doesn't necessarily mean the players that are in the pack are going to be untradeable. Again, this is before the release of it, so we don't exactly know, but that's the only one of these exchanges that kind of has us a little bit excited. There are some store offers here that are going to be with us. There's always stuff in here for team of the season, but we do have some of the Centurions points are going to transfer for Icons points. Only a few hundred, but you know, if you have 300-400 of these Icons points to carry over, it'll allow you to claim those Icons quicker. That's the main thing. That's everything we know about team of the season. That's the full event guide for at least the first week with Premier League. There is a distinct possibility that they could add as the like Bundesliga and La Liga and more tabs drop or replace Premier League, more likely that things could change just a little bit. But the overall factor is, much like every event we've had for FC Mobile, every single node will be achievable. Every single thing will be achievable. There will be a lot of untradeable players, which is frustrating. This is more about how many packs you can open and are you showing up each and every day to be able to complete the stuff. It's kind of frustrating because this is not what we want out of a major event like team of the season. There's no depth. There's no variation. You can't buy your way to better rewards. You can only buy your way into more pack openings, and then it all comes down to luck. There's no advantage to buying the Star Pass to be able to claim more rewards in the event, because everybody's going to get the exact same things from the event itself. The only difference between you and the guy to your left is how lucky you are in your pack openings. And unless you're, just all about the gambling, then it's yet another event that's leaving us pretty frustrated because, again, other than there being stuff to do here, there's no real purpose to any of the stuff we're doing other than just getting our participation trophy, our universal rank players, and saying that you completed team of the season. Pretty frustrating. But it is what it is. So make sure you subscribe here. This is team of the season, drops on Sunday, maybe Monday morning for you, if depending upon what your time zone is and what region you're in. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribed here on the new FC Mobile channel. If you followed me over from my main channel, appreciate it. This channel is specifically all set up for FC Mobile. The main channel is going to now be all of the Gearheads content. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope to see you guys here in the future on YouTube and on Twitch. I am FinallyHeSleeps. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos. All right, guys, I got 20 seconds here at the end to kind of map this out. There's like, I don't even think 20 seconds is enough time to say anything. Yeah, these are the other channels over there. They're actually over there. And probably gonna run out of time.